Nice transition from petals to snow. All right, fixed it.
Hello, welcome to our little Dungeons and Dragons game. I am your Dungeon Master, aka your Chaos Master, aka Talia Emberstone, your Tiefling rogue bard. Bardic rogue? Yeah, something like that. Still gotta work with Muffin. Someday we'll have intros for everybody at the starting soon screen. But still have been a little slacking on that on my end, so my bad. In that being said, we have Sandwich playing Gallant, one of our human paladins. We have Crimson, who is not here today. He is MIA. We have Crim playing Crimson or Crim with Ember. He is our Tiefling fighter ranger. And then we have TJ playing Albert Cupertino, our human paladin gone monk. I've already introduced myself. Then we have Tekken playing Jackin, our bard necromancer. We have Matt playing Matthias, the dwarven druid. I think I'm going to say druid fighter as well. So that's going to be cool. And then we have Muffin playing Idella with her companion Brutus. Let's see. I don't really have any announcements or anything new since the last session. So I think we can just get into it. As you guys have noticed, our PNGs are a bit different. We have our Discord PNGs for today because Fujitech is being weird. So Muffin made a disclaimer already in the chat, but I wanted to say it out loud. I think that's it. So last we left off, the party had just gotten to Galdona, the capital city of Eastland, where they were approached by a young girl to visit her grandmother, who was a seer kind of fortune teller. The party goes to her and gets their fortunes read. Maybe told. Fortunes told, I should say. And gave them a lot to think about future parts of the journey that they're going to be on. Made some of them a little bit nervous, a little uneasy, as a couple of them were a little bit on the maybe a little bit of the darker side, but so after that, they also received amulets that gave their AC +2. So that'll help them in the future. They made their way to a tavern where they got rooms for themselves. They were able to get food, and Jetkin had a little mini concert that he played for some gold. And the party members just had a really good time hanging out in the tavern, drinking. There was a little bit of flirting with the bartender, and Albert warming up slowly, ever so slowly, to Brutus. And lots of dancing and just having a good time. So I think last we left off, everybody had gone to bed. So you guys, everybody wakes up the next morning, and goes downstairs a little bit groggy to get some food for breakfast. Talia, Talia kind of talks with Jekin a little bit, so about the night before. So Jekin, I know there's this party. It seems like it's going to be in a couple of days, so we still have a little bit of time to look around the city, and maybe we can come up with something. Maybe I could help you with a couple of songs.
That would be awesome. I haven't collabed in a while. Could be interesting.
How have your collabs gone in the past?
I mean, as normal as it could be, I guess. Money is money.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't really necessarily like you can keep the profits and stuff. I just want to help with the songs if that's okay. I think it would be a lot of fun. I haven't performed like that in a while.
Yeah. I think I should write something special for this.
I think that would be really cool. Maybe I can help come up with some of the tunes to it, or at least harmonies.
Sure.
Cool.
We'll make it work.
Okay. Well, since it's a couple of days away, I think we have time to, I don't have anything to wear for a fancy party, so I think we should go shopping.
Why?
We should... Let's see. Is there anything else that you guys wanted to do? Or anything that you guys wanted to look for, anything you guys wanted to get besides like fancy clothes, anywhere you wanted to go?
I mean, we've had pretty decent food, right? We don't really have to look for anything better.
So how many days until this event starts?
So I would say that I think he said in a few days. So today is hold on. Let me see. I would say that it's like a Tuesday, and I put that in air quotes, but you can't see that. It's a Tuesday, and it's a few days away, so probably like on a Friday.
So, just asking, like, is there maybe like a map to like see like what there is in town to look at?
Oh shoot, yeah. Let me see. Hold on.
Jinx.
Matthias, just put that up. Okay. I have a really very crude map. Give me just 1 second. I should have prepared this. I guess that could have also been my disclaimer, is that I have been busy with school, so I may be a little lacking in some of these things, so apologies. Give me 1 second.
No, it's okay.
I do have a little crude map of like kind of the city and kind of the idea of like what I wanted it to look like the where significant landmarks were. Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Or
Do 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 what do 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 do. Why won't it let me delete things? Hold on. Let me see if this works. Hmm. I love having technical difficulties.
it's all right.
I'm just going to post it. Unfortunately, the people won't be able to see it. I'll put us on the map for right now.
Yeah, you don't want to show off meat friends right now.
No. Absolutely not. But okay. So this is kind of like the if you zoom in on Galdona, it's kind of the basic shape-ish of Galdona.
Oh, you actually drew it. That's pretty sick.
Huh?
So you actually drew it. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, I try to at least. Again, it's a crude sketch. There are kind of bolded areas on the circumference of the excuse me, of the outer wall. Those represent the kind of the gates leading into the city and out of the city.
Mhm.
So there's one kind of up north, one south, and two east and west. And then you have three gate entrances through the river canals. There are 5 bridges that go over the river canals to go from one side of the city to the other. The Bolden lines that go through everywhere is kind of the idea of like the main roads. I have three temples. I put like Lathander's symbol because I don't really have like a specific religion that goes there. So except for the main temple is a temple of Lathander that's right next to the castle. So I guess I did put it as Lathanders,
Yeah.
yes.
Where are we right now on?
I would say that, okay, so after we entered, I would say we entered from the south gate, and went in. All of the kind of cross-hatched areas are the are kind of like trading and shops. I believe the stars. Let me just double check what the stars were. Hold on. Nice. I forgot to write what the stars were. The stars, I want to say, are going to be like main. I would say that the stars, I think, if I remember correctly, they're taverns.
Okay.
Let's see. The little cross swords are gonna be kind of like where armories are. The little cross is going to be it's gonna be kind of like a medic place, or like kind of their version of a hospital for those who are sick. And it's conveniently right next to the Temple of Lathander to also help get some clerical help as well. And then the big circle with the crown on it is where the capital king, like the capital castle is.
So the party's gonna be held, right?
You know what? I think it is. Yes, the noble is like within kind of the castle walls, so it's going to be within the castle walls.
Yeah,
so, yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, I drew this a long time ago. I'm trying to remember what the bigger brown, or the bigger cross-hatched areas, like the circular cross-hatched areas were. But yeah, I would say that we're probably at the star that's kind of I would say that we're at the star kind of in the middle of the map. We did walk a little ways into the city, and we wanted to be kind of closer to the temple.
That's the one just below the crown, right?
Yes, that's the closest one.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't put one that was closer, actually. Probably could have, but I think that's the closest one. Either that, or it's the hold on, let me just double check. Yeah, because that's kind of like where all of like the main that would be where like a bunch of residential people are, and kind of like other big trade kind of stuff, because it's also right next to the main road and next to the castle too. So I would say where that star is underneath the castle, that's where we're at. And then where kind of near where the star that's kind of in the center and in the south, that's probably, I would say that that's about where we met the fortune teller.
Okay.
I'm sorry to all of those who cannot see this map. I will try to get it uploaded next time so I can show it, but do you guys have any more questions as to as to the map?
No, I get it now.
Cool.
The swords are on the map are stores, right? Like,
Yeah, they're like armory shops, like
yeah, I would like to
bigger
get.
armory shops.
I would like to go to the armory if possible.
Okay. Let's see. And you know what? We're just going to say that we're going to say that Talia just like puts this out in front of everybody to kind of show everybody the map of the city, and it looks exactly like this. So it's like a map that she's drawn. That's what I'm going to that's going to be canon, is that any of the maps that are shown are just maps that Talia has drawn. Okay. So okay. Let's see. So we are currently in the tavern, just eating our meals. Does anybody want to do anything or need anything before we leave the tavern?
I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm good too.
I'm also good.
I'm gonna say that Krim is
Sleeping off his hangover.
yeah, just he's chilling, he's sleeping. And everybody else is like, oh, TJ disappeared, I think. Okay. Oh, there he is again. Okay, so everybody gathers their things and walks out to the city. Again, we're kind of near the where did my thing go? I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of near the castle, so kind of in a way somewhat similar to what we're looking at here. There's many buildings around. We're kind of this is kind of getting into almost like a main, there's like a couple of main squares. So you're in it, you see a couple of bell towers in the distance for any alarms for any attacks. You see the castle, it's kind of on a hill, and it stands a little bit taller than everything else in the city, so you can clearly see it. There's some banners that fly in the wind as well, which I need to come up with. And everybody, like, it's pretty busy. It's a bustling city. There's plenty of people, like, and humanoid figures that that walk around. You see all sorts. You see humans. You see a few elves, some dwarves.
Ugh.
It's just a mixture of like all these ethnicities, and you don't really see any tieflings still. Talia and Krim have been the only tieflings that you've seen so far. And let's see, you see a few gnomes here and there as you're walking around, and just a couple of like half human, half other creatures. Some humanoid, kind of animal-looking creatures as well. Just walking, talking, trading. You see some people just shopping for fruits and vegetables for their families. There's a couple of bakeries that are nearby that You can smell the fresh smell of baked bread and the yeast, and it just smells delicious. There's also a couple of other like food places and sweet places as well. You do see some jewelry shops, shops to repair shoes and to buy shoes. You see a few clothes shops as well, and I'm trying to think what else. Oh, there's also a couple of butchery shops as well, that get fresh meat for everything. There's some areas where like the meat is like displayed, but have like ice under it so that it's kept cool. Some of them are salted to be preserved. You see other taverns too. You see like signs that look like they would be for bars and for other taverns and drinking places. Let's see. I want everybody to make a perception check.
Perception check.
That's not bad.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right. Let me see. Give me 1 second here. Okay. You guys don't see anything out of the ordinary. You guys are just excited to be in the city and walking around and passing by all of these different creatures that you've never seen, and you guys just walk through the crowds like and just taking in all of the sights and everything like that. Let's see. Where would you guys like to go first?
Didn't Jekken say he wants to go to one of the armories?
Okay.
Yes.
You want to go to the armory first?
I would like to, yes.
Okay. So you make your way, let's see. I'm gonna say that you go up to the, oh gosh, northeast, which is up to the upper right of the map. And as you kind of, as you make your way through the city, it starts to become more residential. You see a lot more homes. You see a lot more buildings that resemble not like older time like apartments, just smaller homes. All of them. Some of them are stone. Some of them are have some sort of wood to them. As you walk, you do notice that there is some areas of the castle that are still kind of like either melted or just kind of disintegrated. And it looks like they haven't tried to repair the big parts of the castle because, or the taller parts of the castle, because it's a little harder to work on and get to. So those ones are like kind of on a couple of the towers. You still see that it's just in that state of disintegration and melting. You see a few buildings throughout your walk are destroyed or they just haven't. They've been built kind of over rubble, or just kind of built next to rubble. Just like you all see evidence that there was an attack. Still not not a long time ago, but enough so that the city can kind of slowly rebuild and regain its structure and its population and its how it looks, basically. So, but as you make your way to the armory, you notice that you're kind of getting into more of a residential area. And getting kind of closer to the armory, you also see kind of like more soldiers, as the armory is kind of near a barracks as well. And same with the other armory. You kind of want to have your soldiers near armories so that you can grab weapons in case something happens. So so you get to this this area where like there's kind of like roads leading winding through alleyways and through buildings, and you get to this very large stone building. It looks like it has had some sort of renovations or repairs, but it's still functional. And you all go inside, and there's like, it's kind of like it's warm inside. On the you see like basically a huge like this is the store part of the armory. This is where like all of the common people can buy weapons or buy weapons if they need it. But this armory also makes weapons for the actual army and soldiers. So this is like their own shop. They do have, in kind of like the back area is where they do a lot of the forging, and so it is a little warm from the forges that you can tell and feel. But when you step inside, it's just a big shop full of like all assorted weapons. You've got spears, you've got different kinds of swords. You have some archery bows that are for sale on display. Some shields. Let's see. Some knives and daggers as well. Kind of like bundles of arrows that you could buy as well. Bolts for crossbows and crossbows as well. Let's see. And there's also like there's like different types of armor. So like there's some leather armor, plated armor, chainmail. You just see all sorts of different kinds of weapons, maces, morning stars, all sorts of things that are just being displayed everywhere. The shopkeeper sees all of you enter and greets you and says, "Hello, what can I do for you guys today?"
Who wanted to come here?
Well, have a look around. Let me know if I can help you out with anything.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just a
go
bit
look at
decisive is all.
I'm just looking at the armor. How
Okay.
much more? I'm curious about the chainmail. I'm not sure how heavy it is.
Well, let's see. That's something that I forgot to mention is that I did actually do some research on currency for D&D. So I think I was overcharging some things. I realized.
Rude.
Oh
So
my god.
yeah. So my
You know how
apologies.
hard it is right now, the economy.
Look, I am still learning things. Leave me alone. So for example, uh gallant what or sandwich was kind of not making fun, but just kind of picking on me for having having a dagger worth like 150 gold or something like that. That's fair. It should have been less gold. It would have been more like 150 silver, I would say. So some of these things I didn't realize, and now I am working on it. So let's see. The chainmail. He looks at the chainmail, and oh, bye TJ again. And he looks at it, and where is? Hold on, let me get another thing out.
He just says his mic isn't working.
Oh no, okay. TJ, if you want, you can just use the chat if you want to talk if your mic isn't working. I'm sorry that it isn't working. Okay. So, let me do a little bit of math really quick. Okay, so, I'd like to check out the light plate mail, torso, and greaves. Okay. So the chainmail is actually going to be you can either do let's see. So the chainmail is going to be about 25 gold.
25 gold. How much weight would it put on me? Because I do have the light armor.
Yeah, it would add it's heavier than the light armor. So I would say because you have like leather, you have kind of like dark black leather on, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. So it would add like maybe at least a couple more pounds to you.
I guess my dexterity is not that bad, so.
Are you proficient in heavy armor?
Well, I don't think it would be heavy armor. It'd be like more like a medium, right?
There's only light and is there medium armor? I don't think there's medium armor.
Is there a schmedium?
A Schwedium? No.
Ah.
Let me see
Humbug.
here. Hold on.
I guess chainmail's classified as heavy armor.
Yeah. So you're proficient in light armor, which is what you have, the leather armor. But I mean,
is there any light armor that's essentially better than what I have now in the store?
make an investigation check.
Investigation. Oh, thank God I rolled it. 7.
Okay. It takes you a while, but you kind of dig through. You kind of look through the different kinds of leathered armors that you have. Some are a little bit thicker, some are a little bit thinner.
Digging through
You
the
do
bargain bin.
Huh?
I'm digging through the
Not-
bargain bin.
Not through the bargain bin, but like maybe ones that are actually like hanging up. The bargain bin is like all sorts of like things that are thrown in there. There are a couple of bargain bins for sure, but you try looking through the bargain bin and you don't really find anything that would be better than your armor. But you look on the wall and kind of go through some of the leathers, and you find it's a lighter color than what you have on, but it is thicker. But it looks nice. It has it's like it's kind of like studded leather. Has not quite the spikes that you have either. It is a little bit different, but it is a little bit thicker. And then when you pick it up, it's surprisingly lighter as well.
This might be a good fit. It kind of fits my style. Lighter. Sir, how much would this run?
Let's see here.
I mean, sire. Saya.
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 How much should I say for the... I need to write things down. How much did I say for the 50? That's what I thought.
15, I think.
Oh. Did I say... Oh.
For the
Okay.
for the chainmail?
For the chainmail?
You said 25.
25,
Did I say 25? Okay. Thank you. Okay.
I was closer.
I'm writing
What was
things
that?
down because I need to remember. Okay, so for the studded leather, it's a little bit thicker and takes a little bit more leather to make, so I would say that it's gonna be 20 gold.
You said 20 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's a nice find. Checking. You think I got something like
Yeah.
that in my size?
That might be difficult.
I'm like envisioning that one scene for Lord of the Rings where Gimli puts on the chainmail.
Uh-huh. A little tight around the waist.
Where's my gold, or how much gold do I have?
If you scroll to the bottom of your if you scroll to the bottom, in the center, there's it'll say above item name. There will be slots for CP, which is copper pieces, SP for silver pieces, EP for electrum pieces, and gold pieces. I gave you all 2,000 at the beginning, which I think is pretty generous. So, oh my goodness, are you okay?
What the
Calm
hell?
down.
I'm broke. Where's all my gold? Rim?
Krim's not with you. He is sound asleep. He is nursing his hangover from before. Hi.
Ah,
I have no idea how much money I actually have, but I have a 0 in here.
Oh, hold on. Wait a second.
I have 2,100.
Oh shoot. Why do you have a 0?
Hey man, you need some money?
Apparently.
I'll pay.
Freaking raccoon probably stole it all.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
All right, I added it back because I don't know what.
Oh, wait a minute. Found it in my back pocket.
Magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this armor.
Okay. So, so what you can do is there's a little add button at the very bottom where above where it says total weight. You can add studded armor,
Okay.
and it will add let's see, hold on, let me see here. It'll
I
add one.
forgot.
Huh?
Forgot I had the silk.
Yeah, you do have the silk.
I wonder if he would buy them.
You can try.
That would
You can
be
ask if you want. So your armor class is going to increase by 1. Okay.
Ooh. Sorry, what was that? My armor has gone up by what?
Your armor class is going to go up by 1.
By no. Yes. Okay.
Anybody else? I know that Albert wanted to look at light plate mail for the torso and greaves. What are greaves? I'm sorry.
The shoes.
Thank you. Okay. Boots. Okay. So,
Yep.
Albert, if you could roll an investigation check for me. This is to investigate to see if also any upgrades for your spear or dagger. Okay. So I want you to roll investigation to see if you can find anything that is better. That is what you're looking for. What you're looking for your torso, and then oof. All right. You look at all of the plate mail, but you are looking. You can't seem to find any plate mail that is like that seems to fit you. Unfortunately, you're a very tall man, and these are kind of more for like normal size people. You are very tall, standing at like 6'4". That said, go ahead and make one more investigation check to see if you can find boots that fit you. Okay. So you do manage to find some boots that that seem to fit your size, and they are quite an upgrade from what you have already, which are just kind of very torn. They're very worn. They seem very sturdy boots, and well made. So let's see. For the boots, I would say they are going to be 5 gold. Okay. Excuse me. Well, you, like I said, you do manage to find boots. They're gonna be 5 gold for the boots. For your spear and dagger, you can ask the guy to see if he can upgrade, like either sharpen or maybe put a new blade in for your spear and dagger. For that, I would say to make a let's see. Let's see. For talking to the shop owner, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check to see if like you can get it get blades upgraded for a good price. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second. Why does it smell weird in here? Sorry, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Checking.
Sorry, what was that? What did I do? I'm sorry.
Something smelled funny in Stir's room. I'm gonna move us to a BRB.
Smelled funny. That wasn't me. I took a shower today. That's a theory. Okay. Thanks for what?
I miss Matt Pat. Okay. So Albert, let's see. So it takes you some kind of convincing and trying to like see if it's even possible to switch out these blades on your spear and on your dagger. And with a little bit of like taking a look at your weapons and examining them, the shop owner is like, yeah, we could probably do that. It would take some time to do, but so you might be without them for like maybe a few hours. It's going to take some time to take the blades apart and replace them with new blades and make sure that they stay attached to the hilt part of it. So if you don't mind leaving them with us, we can certainly do that for you and upgrade it. The suspense. Hopefully we don't get attacked by a dragon or something. He just kind of looks at you after you say that, and he's just like,
All right, buddy.
all right, like, honestly, I hope we don't either. Because otherwise we're fucked.
That's probably pretty insensitive considering the town was attacked by dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, it was attacked a while ago, and we're still even recovering from it. Even the shop is still recovering. It's taken a long time to build the walls back up and even get the roof over our head to be decent. So, anything else I can help you guys out with?
Well, I'm good, you guys.
I still wanted to see if I can
Well-
sell these the silk.
He looks at the silk. Seems to be pretty pretty durable and sturdy. You have 2 baseball-sized silks. He looks at them and he thinks for a moment. These might be good for like some this might be good for like some gripping for hilts. So maybe I'll take one, but you might want to ask around some clothing shops. They may actually buy that off of you.
How much would you want it for?
Let's just say let's say we'll just do 1 silver for the
For one?
I can't do it for just one of them, because it's like,
Yeah, fine.
give me 1 second. Let me do some math. So you actually have 3 silver left, like that.
3 silver. Okay.
Yeah, I put it in there for you. Okay. let's see. Matthias, did you want anything?
Yeah, I might as well look around and see if this store's got anything for a man of my stature.
The shop owner looks at you, and he kind of has to kind of like look over the counter just a little bit to see you. And he's like,
Down here, buddy boy.
he looks at you and he's like, we have some dwarf-sized armors. They're over there, and he points to kind of like one of the lower kind of lower racks, so that they can be reached by the shorter folk.
I'll cough.
Okay. So go ahead and at least they have armor your size. What kind of armor do you want to look for? I think you're proficient in.
Just have...
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
You're
confused about. I looked at my proficiencies and it says medium armor, so I was like, "Is there medium armor?" But not sure what I'm looking for specifically. Just poking around.
Okay. So medium armor would consist of hide, chain shirt, scale mail, breastplate, and half plate. Heavy armor is ring mail, chain mail, splint, and plate armor. I don't know what any of those are. Sounds like I'm gonna have to do even more research. Never-ending research. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and your turn to make an investigation check to see if there is anything that you can find. Whether it's okay. Believe. Let's see here. Thank you, Muffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This actually may be a better picture.
That is helpful. Thank you.
Here's another one that's probably a little bit better.
That's much better. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you look for you look at the armors that are just hanging there, and let's see. So I'll say that you find a nice piece of you actually find a nice piece of of chainmail that actually fits you. not like how Gimli was in Lord of the Rings. But it actually like fits underneath your tunic and kind of sticks out. Like it looks like it would stick out if it was like well, no, armor would be worn over it. So, is that right? I guess it could be worn either over or underclothes. So, usually over though.
There's usually like a shirt or some type of thinner material, like a shirt underneath it, and then you have armor on top of that, and you can add stuff over it, like a cloak and stuff.
Right. Okay.
You can layer.
So, you put it on, or you try it on, and or you look to see if it fits. And it actually looks like it would fit you pretty well with even with your tunic that you have, and your like after you take off, because I think you have leather armor, just regular leather armor right now. So,
All right. Shopkeep, if you could look down at me again.
he pokes his head over the counter. He says, "Yes, sir."
How much for this one here?
Let's see here. Oh, well, let's see. So that one is going to be well, it was actually well made. Like we actually have a fellow dwarf in the forage, back in the forage, and he actually created this armor. So it is of dwarven quality. So I would say this is going to be 30 gold.
Deal.
All right. Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. Does that actually increase armor class or anything?
Yes. Hold on. So I would say that I'm still learning some of these things, but for right now, I would say that it increases. You can increase your armor class to 2 points.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna be very hard to hit, man.
Well, good. I fucking almost died last time.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see. I know Sandwich said, sorry, Gallant didn't want anything. Idella, did you want to get anything or upgrade anything here?
Not at the moment. I might come back later after I walk around the city more.
Okay. I think I'm okay too. At least for right now. Gallant, we should get you some clothes so that you can blend in, because
We're not getting a muzzle, Albert. I will drop kick you.
Huh.
What do you mean stand
boy.
out?
Yes, you do stand out. That's for sure. It
Really?
could bring some attention, which as we're kind of talking about this, the shopkeep looks at you and he's like, "That's an interesting weapon you have there. What may I mind if I take a look at it?"
I do mind, yes.
All right, fair. That's fair. That's fair. What kind of weapon is it? I've never seen anything like it.
Projectile.
So like a mini crossbow kind of thing?
Yeah, something like that. I think you got it.
Interesting. It looks very intricate and very strange.
Oh, believe me, I've heard that at about every corner.
All the more reason to get you something so that you can blend in a little bit more.
Better be soft at least.
Yeah, it would be. And you could still wear your maybe have like a coat, like some sort of like coat or cloak over you so that you can still wear your gun and not draw attention. But let's go find find a clothing store so that we can maybe get some new clothes for Gallant and see if we can find any clothing stores for like fancy clothes since we're gonna be going to a party soon.
Fancy clothes.
He just introduced firearms to the Dark Ages.
Oh wait,
Yes.
what do you want to buy my cheap leather armor I was wearing before?
Sure. What do you want for it?
Handshake and a hug. I don't know. What do you want to offer me?
He
Nice
laughs
bargaining.
and he's like he laughs and he's like, I'll take that deal, that's fine. So he holds out his hand for a handshake.
Bite his hand.
Make a performance check. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? For shits and giggles, make a performance check.
Hold on, let me give him some bardic.
All right, okay, you're good. You kind of like, you kind of just like clasp his hand, like kind of like a very like manly handshake, and then you kind of like, do kind of like a bro hug where you like, you clasp hands and then you kind of like, bring yourselves together and like pat each other on the back and let go. It was kind of like a really really good hug, like a pretty manly hug. Do your boots and weapon upgrades do anything for my stats in any way? And will you remove the gold required for my purchase? Wonderful, guys. Cut and print dynamite. Okay, Albert, that is right. So you find boots that you find I can't words. So that's gonna be 5 gold from you. Okay, so boots, and then for your you can add 1 to add 1 not to your dexterity modifier, but to your actual number. So if your dexterity is 15, you're going to raise it up to 16 for your boots. I think that actually might raise you up to another modifier as well too. So, what are you doing over there?
Causing problems.
Yeah. Okay.
Talking to Brutus?
Yeah. Brutus found another dog. Sorry, Albert is typing. Okay, let me see if I can change it. Oh no, it did. It changed it. You're all good. Okay. All right. So, Albert, you leave your weapons with the shopkeep, and he says to come back in a few hours. This is kind of like, it takes you some time, so like I would say this is still kind of like maybe this is like mid-morning or so. And you go to walk around a little bit more. I want you guys to make perception checks to see if you can find any any good clothing stores that are for like somewhat cheap.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Muffin.
Got you.
All right. So, Albert, both Albert and Idella kind of see sorry, okay, hold on. Cool. Okay, so it takes you like after a few minutes, you guys manage to find just kind of like a rather regular clothing store. Sells like tunics, shirts, casual dresses, and like and pants, and some hats. Just like your normal clothing store that you would find in the medieval times, I guess. Let's see. So, can you get a feather hat? Sure, you could get a feather hat if you want.
Albert wants
Do
to
you
feel
want-
bougie.
Do you want it like a Robin Hood feather hat, or do you want it like kind of like almost like a beret with the feather coming out of it?
Wait, were we all supposed to roll perception?
Oh yeah, but Idella and Albert also found the stores, so
Oh, my bad.
you're good. All good. Let's see. So Talia looks through some of the clothing and starts creating kind of like a pile that she thinks that Gallant would like. She keeps looking back, like looking at you, Gallant, and then like looking through other clothes that possibly you could try out. She's like, She picks out like a few outfits, combination of like pants, shirts, and boots, and like kind of like a nice longish leather coat. She's like, here, try these on.
Okay. It's actually my favorite colors.
just try them on, just do it, okay? Um, so she has kind of like a couple of like long sleeved shirts, and a couple of like longer a couple of tunics that kind of go up to your like mid thigh area, and some kind of like just regular brown pants, and a pair of like different kind of like different leather boots that you for you. And so the lady who's running the shop, she takes you to kind of like a dressing area and kind of brings a curtain around so that you can try on clothes. In the meantime, Talia is also shopping and looking for clothes for herself too. Does anybody else want to take a look and get some new clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not much for shopping, but I'll see what they've got.
Not much of a fancy wear, I guess, for the party, but
Well, this is just a casual store, so like we're gonna still look for a fancier store for dresses, and nicer pieces of clothing.
mhm.
Oh wait.
After, huh?
I'll
You wanna
probably
wait?
then?
Okay.
Oh, wait.
So
Looking for
after,
something to wear to that party.
all right.
Feeling it.
After a few minutes, Gallant comes out. He's wearing just kind of like a long, somewhat flowing, kind of like maroon colored shirt, and like these, and brown pants tucked into like kind of knee-high boots, with kind of a with this leather, this long leather coat. The coat part kind of reaches to where your boots end, kind of around the knee area. It's a big coat, but it seems pretty sturdy, and it has it also has like a couple of like inside pockets and stuff. Okay. So, Talia looks at Gallant and is just like, yeah, that works a lot better than what you have on you. You fit in a little bit more with all of us. Try on a tunic to see for like just casual wear and stuff like that.
Okay.
So after another couple minutes, you come back out with kind of you just have the same pants and boots on, just with a longer, but like kind of navy blue tunic, and it's it goes kind of down to like your mid thigh, and then it kind of comes with a belt that kind of wraps that you can tuck in, and it'll still maybe not tuck in, but like it goes around the tunic so that it drapes down. I'm not explaining things very well, but I think you get the idea. That also looks good too.
It's a bit more comfortable.
Yeah. I think those will be good, at least to start out. So you should wear that. You should wear that out of the store. and we can put your clothes in like the bag of holding for right now.
Good, because those things technically aren't mine.
Don't worry, they're not. Yeah, we're still gonna hold on to them. Don't worry.
Let's go then.
Okay. So, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna say that it's that you're something special about that old attire. Oh, Albert says something special about that old attire. To Gallant.
I wouldn't necessarily say special, but it belongs to my employer.
It's work uniform.
Pretty much, that's what it sounds like.
Why are you wearing it if it belongs to your employer?
It's issued to me.
Who are you working for?
Who does
No, that's not important.
you
right now.
work for?
Who do you work?
Why is there an issue with you wearing it?
Apparently, it doesn't look like everyone else's.
You said it was issued to you, but what was the issue?
Oh, wait. Well, hold on. We were in a library earlier, right?
I'm sorry?
We'll have to find another library so I can look through the dictionary.
You guys haven't been to the library yet. You've been meaning to go to the library to do some research, but you haven't done that yet.
They asked where I work out. I say the library.
Albert says it's not like he's paying you anymore.
Well, I'm not just gonna throw out the clothes.
I mean,
they're-
I know
they're
that
That's all I had.
they're still good clothes. It makes sense to hold on to them.
I'm gonna roll a perception.
Okay. For what are you percepting?
Maybe
Perceiving.
like a cloak, like a dark cloak or something.
Okay. There's actually quite a few dark cloaks. There's ones that are hooded, non-hooded, a little bit heavier, or or a little bit lighter. What kind of cloak do you want?
I want something hooded and not so heavy.
Okay. So you find kind of like a lighter, a dark material, but still kind of like thin, probably kind of closer to to a silk. It's also it's lighter than your original. I would say it's probably made out of like either cotton or some sort of furs. But it is a little bit. It may be lighter, but it's a little bit thinner.
Okay.
Okay. You want
Yeah, I think I'll take one.
okay. I would say that for the clothing here, it's more aesthetic than changing any stats or anything like that
No, that's
for
fine.
right now.
I feel like my character would have a cloak, you know.
Do you want a hooded cloak or just a regular cloak? Like
A
just
hooded a hooded cloak.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. All right. So, let's see. So for, let's see. So for the, what am I trying to do here? Hold on. Do 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 do. So for the gallant, for the clothes, it's gonna be, I'm gonna say, it's 6 silver, which is like,
Okay, I can do that with.
yeah. So that's let's see, hold on. Equivalent to like, I would say like 1 gold and 2 pieces of silver.
I don't have silver.
Let's convert. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
I didn't just give him 2 gold.
Yeah, you could just give 2 gold and get 2 silver back. There we go. Okay. So you're down to 48. There we go. Okay, and now you have 2 silver pieces.
Alright.
Okay. Juckin, your cloak is just gonna be 1 gold.
Okay. Here's your gold.
Cool. Thank you very much. Let's see. Talia's also gonna get a cloak of her own. She's also gonna get she's actually gonna match a little bit with Jekin and get like a black hooded cloak as well. So, do. I gave you guys a lot of gold.
Yeah, you did. Not that I'm complaining,
Well,
but it is an
No,
observation.
of course not. Yeah, of
That might
course
be because
not.
you had a lot of the prices high.
I did indeed have the prices high, and I gave you a lot of gold. So now you guys are all rich.
Yeah, we are, and I'm not giving my money back. My money.
You guys can spend however the heck you want. It's gonna be great. Okay. Anything else from this casual store? I'm
pretty chilling right now.
I'm good.
Alberta's typing.
Yeah. Okay. So no, he's good. Okay. You guys walk out of the store, and now look for kind of like the fancier areas. Can everybody roll a perception check to see about finding the navigating and finding the nicer parts of the city? Nice rolls, you guys. Idella, so I'm gonna say that you actually used to come to Galdona when you were younger, but you don't like fully remember it. But there are like some aspects of like vague memories of like I think this area is this way. And you managed to navigate the party over to like kind of the richer district and the kind of where you see a lot more jewelry shops, a lot more kind of finer clothing, and just kind of nicer. Everything else is nicer. Even the food is nicer. Okay. So I would say that it's kind of like going towards the castle a little bit. It's like right outside the castle walls is where kind of like the more fancier districts are gonna be. And so you guys all go in, and the shopkeep, you walk in, and there's like these very nice fine silks, very soft furs, all sorts of like clothing, from like very long gowns to like poofy dress gowns, to poofy dresses. And then for the men, there's like nice coats, and nice dress shirts, nice dress boots, so on and so forth. And there's also headpieces if need be. We should also find a mask shop, I realize, because it's a masquerade. So everybody look around. Albert says, "Shopkeep, can I get a suit fit for a ball? What do you recommend?" The shopkeeper is kind of like an older gentleman who is he has white hair, wears glasses, and kind of like an apron, and he's like, "Well, let's see what I can do for you." And he kind of like slowly comes over and does some measurements on Albert, who stands like a good couple, like not couple feet. He's like, actually, yeah, he's about a halfling size, so he's like a few feet. Albert is a few feet taller than him. And so he does quick measurements, and he's like, "When is this ball that you're going to?"
Is it me?
In 3 days. Sorry, no, the shopkeeper was just I think he was just talking in general. He's like, "Oh, I can find something here. Let's see." He looks around and finds like a nice kind of like dark suit for Albert. Trying to think what it just has like nice long not necessarily soft, but kind of like more on the kind of silk side. Nice black pants, a coat, and a shirt to go underneath, and some very nice dress shoes as well.
Oh God.
And he actually finds something in your size for once, as opposed to the armory. "Can you embroider this image into the coat handkerchief?" I hold up my torn medallion. He looks at it and he's like, "Yes, of course we can. That might take it may take a little bit of time to get things hemmed, so I would say pick them up the day before the party, and this goes for all of you. If you guys are also attending, and and would like to buy things. Talia goes to look over at the dresses, and she's looking at she's looking at these long gowns and finds a really nice, beautiful, pretty conservative, actually, a pretty conservative gown. It's a it's long sleeved and kind of comes up to the neck as well, and covers her feet. It's just like a long red gown with black embellishments all over, and just a little sparkle here and there. She goes into change and comes out, and she twirls around a little bit. Idella, what do you think of this?
Looks very nice. Are you comfortable in it? You won't trip?
Yeah, I don't think I'll trip. I think this will do just nicely, and if I can find like a nice mask, that'll be good then. What are you looking for?
Probably something simple. And also a little bit more effective just in case something happens.
Okay.
Planning on carrying like a dagger or something underneath.
Okay. He takes he takes your measurements as well and kind of looks for something that you describe, just kind of like something more like still elegant, but not like as like you would be able to do anything if something happens. So are you thinking like a shorter dress, or just still a longer dress, or?
Probably like probably something like mid-calf.
Okay. All right. So he finds kind of a dark blue dress that's kind of embroidered with gold all over, that seems to be still beautiful but also functional.
I grab it and go try it on.
Okay. In the meantime, Tekken, he takes your measurements and sees kind of like your spikes and your or your studded armor that you have now, and kind of like your somewhat flashiness, but like kind of dark flashiness. And he's like, I think I can find something for you. And he goes and he picks out like kind of these dress shirts and dress pants, but also just this really nice coat. It's in it's kind of a maroon color, but also has like furs around it, and kind of like a half cloak on the side that's just black with some gold, a little bit of gold embroidery, not much, but just a little bit, and just kind of like just kind of like embellished as well, like are a couple of like more almost like not barbed wire, but like kind of thorn kind of looking embellishments around. And it looks really cool.
Wow. I'm not really the type for the fancy clothes, but this might actually look good on me. Your craft is wonderful.
Oh, I thank you. I learned how to do this. I've been doing this for a very, very long time, so I would hope that I know what I'm doing. He chuckles a little bit. Let's see. He takes your measurements too. In the meantime, Idella comes back out. And Talia says, "Oh, you look so pretty."
Thanks. Haven't worn a dress in a very long time, so it's definitely different.
Yeah, it takes. I haven't worn one in a long time either. Just so the guys know, the girls are like just talking amongst themselves in like these really beautiful dresses, by the way. And let's see. I'm waiting for Albert to type. Who'd have thought?
Adela just immediately rushes back into the dressing room.
Talia's hair kind of flares up a little bit, and like she turns a little bit redder than she normally does. And she goes back into another dressing room as well.
Way to go, Albert.
Matthias and Gallant, the shopkeeper, comes over to you guys and measures both of you as well. Matthias, you're a lot easier to measure because you're about the same height, just a little bit stockier. And Gallant, he tries to like maneuver and gets your measurements. He's like, to Matthias, he's like, you seem to have a really nice, because you're wearing, like, I would say that you're wearing a green tunic right now. So he's like, you still, you have a very nice complexion with green. So let me see what I can find back here. And he goes, he looks around for a little bit, and he brings out like a very nice, it looks dwarven made, like, but like what a royal, almost like a royal dwarf would wear. Like it's,
Garb.
it is, huh? It is,
Sorry,
it's
I said
green.
garb.
Yes, it's green. It has, it also kind of has kind of like a half cloak on one side. And it has like some metal embellishments around, and some kind of dwarven embroidery as well. It looks very nice. It's more of like kind of like a one piece, like a bit like a large tunic, and then he also gives you dress pants as well, and boots.
I'm gonna go try this on.
And then
That's
for
loud.
Gallant, yes. Talia exits hers in her normal clothes. Let's see. And then for Gallant, let's see. He looks at Gallant for a second and thinks. And he goes and looks for something as well. And he again just he looks for something that that he could wear. I'm trying to think. He comes back with kind of like a dark blue, but not a navy blue coat. It's just like it's a royal blue. Kind of like a royal blue coat with some with dress shirt and dress pants, and a little bit fancier boots as well. And half again another half a cloak on one side. Albert, you also have like on your like all of his outfits have kind of like this half cloak that covers one of the shoulders and just kind of lays on either side of your shoulder. So you have one as well, and I would say that that's yours is going to be kind of like a let's see. It's going to be kind of more of like a bronze. Yours is going to be a bronze color against kind of like a black outfit. It's going to look really nice. And so for Gallant, yours is royal blue with kind of silver trimmings here and there, and silver embellishments. Again, it looks very nice. It's a little bit of different color than Idela's. Idela's is going to be more of like kind of like a light blue with some gold. Yours is going to be kind of a royal blue with some silver. So
Interesting.
at some point, maybe by next time, I'll kind of draw a little bit of what I mean by for the outfits, because I have ideas in my head. I just can't. I have a hard time explaining them. So you guys try them on. Bullfighter capes, kind of like that. Yes, a little bit like that. Matthias, you come out and you just look really nice in your in your green kind of long very nice dwarven tunic. Matthias, you're looking snazzy. I don't think they would say snazzy back then, but that's okay.
What's snazzy mean?
I don't know how you think I look, but I don't know what that word means.
I think you look very handsome.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
It fits
I
well,
think
I'll
so.
say that much.
It looks very nice.
Haven't dressed up like this in decades.
Excuse me.
And Albert says, dashing, quite bright, pip pip cheerio.
Oh my goodness.
Albert
It's
and
even more
Tekken also come out of their dressing rooms, and they also look very very nice in their nice clothes. After seeing Talia's hair kind of like flares up a little bit, and she's like, "You guys look very very handsome as well."
Thanks. I'll do a little spin. Oop.
Well, it certainly is better than looking homeless.
Who looked homeless? Huh? Huh? Huh?
With all that brown stuff, you know? Blech.
I guess that's fair. Honestly, if the I would feel like I would wear this more often if it wasn't so, non-combat ready. I wonder.
Adjusting pie. Well, I was a man of standing. I was once a man of standing. Albert is also kind of like in his formal clothes, and he's just he does like Albert looks pretty good, like cleaned up. Like for the most part, like he still kind of looks a little bit ruddy. I guess that I don't know if that's a word.
Rutty, is that what you
A
said?
little. I don't know. He looks a little bit he's a little messy for like his hair is a little verklempt, but otherwise like disheveled is a good word. But otherwise he like in his formal clothes he looks like he could actually clean up pretty well. Albert, you look really handsome too. Too bad Krim isn't here. He'll need to go shopping at some point.
Honestly,
Alright, when is
I wonder if
how much is all this get up that I'm wearing here?
Well, let's see here.
How about a handshake and a hug?
God dang it. You're gonna be broke.
yeah, how many more handshakes do you have?
I could give 1,000 handshakes and not break a sweat.
Whoa.
I would say like you guys are able, you're also like there's a couple of mirrors, so you're able to see in the mirror what you guys look like too. I would say each outfit is going to be about, let's see. Does this make my ass look big? We're gonna say each outfit is 100 gold. The shopkeep explains that like these are very nice imported materials, and he works very very hard on each piece. Each one is very unique, and there isn't really a duplicate of anything. They like it takes quite a bit to get some really really nice imported like silks and materials and some of
Speaking of silk, I'll grab one of the baseball silks. My bag.
My back pocket.
Out of my pocket, it's all sticky.
Would you
He looks
drink
at
this
it and
ale
he's
by
like-
chance?
There's some lint on it.
he looks at he takes it and looks at it, like kind of examines it, and is just like, yes, I could probably use this for something for sure. How much do you want for it?
How much do you think it's worth? How about a handshake? No.
How about I give you a discount and give you 90 gold for yours?
90 gold? The other guy
Yeah,
only gave you 1 gold.
No. I mean, like, he wants. I guess he still wants more than the other guy.
He'll buy it for 10 gold, but give me a
He'll buy it
discount
for 10
on-
gold. Yes.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I was like,
Yes.
gold? Oh, 90 gold.
Yeah. No. Not 90 gold.
What, to march back over to the other place? Well, fucker, rip it off.
You might have to. You know. You never know.
No, it's okay. I'll do it.
Okay.
I do, I do want to ask, like, if it's possible, like, to get this maybe something like this in armor wear, if it's possible. Because we are traveling a lot and, showing up at, taverns around the country. A little stinky and not well dressed might not be, or, stinky and stuff might not be very flattering for people trying to hire bards like myself.
What is your question? I'm sorry.
Like, if it's possible, I can get like an armored version of this.
Oh, an armored version of like your nice outfit.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't be able to attach said armor, but there are armor places that you could probably enhance it and get attachments to certain parts of your clothing.
I'll have to check that out then. Thank you
You
so
do
much
that.
again, once again, for your
Mhm.
work.
Of course, no problem. So if everybody could mark off if everybody could mark off 100 gold for your fancy clothes.
Except for me.
Man, I wanted to argue about it.
Oh, did you? Okay, all right. You can argue. You're welcome to.
It's fine.
Waist strap for a dagger. Albert, yes. So, you also look for a kind of belt for your dagger. And that's just gonna be one, I would say, just like 2 silver. Do. Okay, so I fixed it for you, Albert. I changed the your currency, or updated your currency. Okay, Matthias, what did you want to do?
I'll just pay the kind man.
Okay.
Mother.
I already subtracted my gold.
Okay.
Same.
And then I add the dress to my inventory.
Yep. And add your fancy clothes to your inventory.
How do you delete something from your inventory, by the way?
Sorry.
How do you delete something from your inventory? I couldn't figure that out.
So you let's see. Hold on, I need a visual. So at the very bottom, there's kind of like a little at the very bottom of your inventory, above where it says your total weight, there's a little plus button on the left side to add. That lock button on the other side, if you click it, and then click on one of the pound signs, that's how you take out the take everything out.
Try clicking the lock button. I got it.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't think that either. So.
Yeah, I would think that the lock button blocks you from editing.
Yeah.
But okay, cool.
Okay. So you all pay the kind man, and Albert, you leave it with him so that he can take care of like the embroidery part. Everything else fit everybody. So he just wants you to leave your yours to do the embroidery part. And then you guys head out. Let's see.
Can I get a time check with everyone? See how everybody's doing?
I was gonna say we could probably
good.
call it here.
Sounds good to me.
Yes.
Okay.
Because that's mainly what I had on my agenda was shopping stuff.
Shopping, that's it.
Clothes, shopping. Shopping was the only thing on my agenda for this session. Not gonna lie.
Stupid.
Tasha wants to say hi to everybody, by the way. So
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi,
don't
wifey.
leave.
That's a show.
All right, let me.
She's gonna hop in. Let me see.
Hey,
She just doesn't want everyone to leave before she hops in.
Yeah. Hold on. Are we going to a BRB? Or-
I'm gonna raid out. His hubby
Okay.
wants to spend some time, so I'm gonna deafen real quick, raid out, and then I'll say hi to wifey.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sounds perfect.
Okay.
All right, I will see you guys later. I think the next time I'm streaming is this week. I'm trying to see what I could do, like maybe some peak and whatever with some homies. I haven't decided yet. I just need to hammer out everything. I haven't cast Fireball yet. Well, there's no fight. It was a shopping thing, so yeah. Let's see. All right, there's a guy who raided us last time, and he's playing D&D with his friends, so let's raid him. All right, like I said, I will see you guys next week with probably some more art. I think Callie's gonna start her Expedition 33 run, so I will be sitting in on that with her. So yeah, next week the only thing for sure set in stone is next Saturday. Unless, life happens. But yes, I'll see you guys later. Give Vincent lots of TLC. Good night.